What's going on today, cretins? It's your friendly neighborhood space dwarf mainmotar, and I'm here to talk about Terminator Zero. Alright, well, if you don't know, I'm a fan of both Terminator and anime. So, when I heard that this thing on Netflix was coming out, I was very excited about it, initially. After watching 10 minutes of the first episode, I was frustrated and I turned it off. Alright, so I might have been a little bit too harsh. I was probably in a bad mood. I'm dealing with this stupid, rotten tooth that's driving me crazy. But I went ahead and I started over. I gave it another try. I said, okay, let's watch this again. Forget about the possible wonky physics of the first episode and the questionable decisions that the Terminator made and all sorts of... Oh my god, the first episode drove me crazy. If you're someone standing on a bridge, a narrow-ass bridge, and you're shooting at them, okay? You have a minigun aimed at them. They are on a bridge approximately 3 to 4 feet wide. Why would you be shooting at their feet? You just aim the thing straight, sway it side to side, and spray them with bullets. A Terminator should know this. The Terminator did not know this. I don't understand. Also, when he's hanging from that person's leg, aren't these things heavy? Wouldn't her leg pop out of the socket? Is it her? I don't even know if it was a her. I didn't watch it long enough to even process who the characters were. I just know the Terminator was swinging from somebody's leg who was swinging from a wire that was breaking. And I turned the thing off. And then I watched it. And then I watched it. And then I watched it. And then I watched it some more. Around episode 5, I started to get interested in the story. And then around episode 7, I think episode 7 is when it turned around for me, when I got to enjoy this. And then episode 8 was the end. And am I excited about another one? No. Will I watch another one? Yes. Was I overall disappointed by the entire... Alright, oh my god. Okay. So, you would think Terminator's cool, right? I like Terminator. I like all the different iterations of Terminator, the incarnations, whatever the word is. I like all of them. They're bad, good, animated, live action, maybe, the anime, obviously, manga, whatever it is, whatever format it's in, I enjoy Terminator. I like the storyline. I like the whole concept of it. I don't care if it makes no sense. If if you actually sit and do the math with the time travel and all the important dates for Judgment Day and Skynet and all the stuff. I don't care about any of it. I just like the lore. I like the world. I like the stories. I like the overall vibe of the whole thing. And I like anime. So what the hell could possibly go wrong here? Well, I'll tell you what could go fucking wrong. First of all, the animation, it's moving at 4 frames per second. Some of it looks like it wasn't finished. Some of it's not moving at all. If you shake a still picture, that doesn't count as animation, I don't think. The animation looks like it wasn't even finished. The animation looks like crap. It looks extremely cheap. Alright, so that's one thing. The voice acting. The voice acting is terrible. The voice acting... Some of the voice actors do a serviceable job, but for the most part, it's nothing special. It's nothing that really jumps out. And because the overall sound design, which we're getting to the next point, sound design, is terrible. The sound effects are terrible. They lack any kind of punch or any kind of substance behind them. They don't really add to the atmosphere other than slow and boring. And everything seems muted. I don't know if it's maybe my TV was compressing the sound, but the sound sounded like everything was compressed. So nothing really jumped out. There's no real atmospheric anything going on. And the voice acting was bad. The dialogue is boring. There's a whole lot of crap. The most exciting thing about this was the massive expedition dump. Exposition dump around episode 7, I think it was. That was interesting. The story got interesting, and then I liked it. But it was only one episode left after that. I don't know. The voice acting was bad. The sound design is bad. The music sucks. The voice did I say the voice acting? The sound effects the sound effects of the guns sounded so wimpy. Like, it sounded like a cap gun. It didn't even sound like a real gun. Like, everything was lacking like a punch to it. All the sound design. So it made the thing boring. The animation was boring, and then the sound design is boring. The only thing that got me through it was in episode 7, the story. It starts to really unfold. There's a few little twists, and those are pretty good. But for the rest of that thing, oh my God, that was a slog. A slog if I've ever seen one. Anyway, will I be watching season 2 of this? Yes, because the last 2 episodes actually kind of got me roped in, and I'm kind of interested in the story. Should you check it out? Yes. If you like Terminator, if you like anime, just watch it. If you could just push on through the muted, mundane, and boring, animation and world that this thing takes place in. Even the action scenes seem to lack any kind of weight or depth. It was only when the guy was going on this whole expedition. Damn words. It was when he was going on this whole info dump that the thing got interesting. Anyway, this is your friendly neighborhood space dwarf, mainmotar, saying good night and peace! Smooches, baby.